Just blocks from Middle Building. We welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Colton Wong is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Gloved by Murphy. And he's retired, one away. At the plate, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Stephen Piscotty.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike one.
Oh, and he's got a great splitter. You're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can hit it, but it just disappears on you.
Goodness. 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I think I might have seen a flinch there behind the plate, but he wouldn't ring him up.
In the air out toward right field. Harper is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third,
Matt Adams gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game perhaps. It's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
batting fourth, third baseman.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Matt Holliday will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. Murphy's got it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ben Revere comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for Washington, center fielder, Ben Revere.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Into the box, Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Rendon.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Keuchel into his motion. Here's the 2-1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A swinging bunt to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Daniel Murphy gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Change up low, 2-0. Three and 0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Bryce Harper will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 2 high, 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Brandon Moss will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, one of the reasons why this guy has had a rough season is because he's only had 3 hits in his last 10 games, so that's kind of the way it's been going for him.
Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Number 36 will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got 1 hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
Molina
sends that one out of play for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Wilson Ramos strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Keuchel sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to short. Scooped up. A quick out number 1. Clint Robinson steps into the box. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first on his way to second now. The relay, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Danny Espinoza will get his first cuts here.
The shortstop, Danny Espinoza.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Ready on 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike three. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Joe Ross is ready for his first AB here in this one.
Joe.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And Holliday will make the catch, and the side is retired. Dallas Keuchel set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Second baseman
Colton Wong will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty good leadoff at bat because he made him throw a lot of pitches.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Belted high and deep into right center. Revere going back at the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stephen Piscotty is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a ball 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit. Matt Adams is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
Lifted in the air to right field. Harper waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Chris Bryant stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ben Revere will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Center fielder, Ben Revere.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Anthony Rendon stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Revere rides off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Keuchel pauses. Here it comes on 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Piscotty on the move. 1 out. The relay throw, and he is in there. Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moss has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he's safe. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Moss has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Matt Holliday is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Split-fingered pitches in there for strike 1. And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly, 0-2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Brandon Moss is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Revere moves over. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Number 36 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to 2nd. Murphy has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ryan Zimmerman is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
High and deep to right center field. Piscotty racing back, still ranging back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Wilson Ramos stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. From the stretch. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air out to center field. Piscotty coasts under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Clint Robinson will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Ripped on the ground to first. Adams has got it. Tag there by Molina. He's out at the plate. Standing in, Danny Espinoza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Adams in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yadier Molina heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Zimmerman ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping into the box, Dallas Keuchel. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Colton Wong will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stephen Piscotty will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Stephen Piscotty.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Joe Ross comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Keuchel gets the sign. First pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Holiday is under it. 1 away. Ben Revere will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
The third baseman.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
That's
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Daniel Murphy earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Matt Adams. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Chris Bryant will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Hit high and deep to right center. Revere going back on it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Bryce Harper will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here.
Now batting, first baseman.
A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0. Reined in on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Catcher.
Wilson Ramos digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a swinging bunt, and he is out on the tag. Clint Robinson steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Robinson.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3. And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss, blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Brandon Moss, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Espinoza onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning. Number 36 will take his third shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight.
Well, what do they say? Third time's a charm? Well, we'll see about that.
And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So a runner at first now with one away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to third. There's one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Danny Espinoza will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
The shortstop, Danny.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Keuchel's ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The pitcher, number 41, Joe
Ross is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control, 1-2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Got him. Dropped by the catcher, though. But he can't get it there in time. Ross is aboard after the strikeout. Ben Revere stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. That nibbled the corner there but missed, 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike, 2-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Anthony Rendon stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tim Lincecum
pitching for St. Louis.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And Lincecum able to jump ahead with the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2, you've got a few options here.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first in. Tim Lincecum will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Michael Bourne is into the on-deck circle.
Now batting for the pitcher, Lincecum, number 84, Michael Bourne.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Colton Wong gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tap fouled at home plate. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact, 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Stephen Piscotty will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced. But look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Too high. 1-2. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Again, he sends it out of play. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Little chopper back his way. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Standing in as the potential tying run, Matt Adams. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Fastball runs inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Sean Kelly will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Tyler Lyons is on out of the bullpen. Daniel Murphy will start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Piscotty over to his left. He's got it one away. Ready for another chance? Bryce Harper. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that was a missile, Matt. I mean, a changeup, and he hit it so well. He might not be seeing that pitch again.
can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Zimmerman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he sat down on strikes here. There are 2 away. Wilson Ramos strides in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Chris Bryant. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Matt Holliday will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground is short. Right to Espinoza. And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Brandon Moss will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to the right. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference.